All right, light up those pumpkins, everybody, because we are live. Let's see who else is awake and alive out there tonight. Happy Michael Myers Monday, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to this week's live stream. I am Matt Arts with Halloween Daily News. If you're new here, and this is our weekly live stream where we geek out with the greatest fans of the greatest franchise in horror and talk about all things Michael Myers and Halloween movies and all the news that's happening. And there's a lot of it right now because we are less than 2 months away from Halloween Kills. And you guys know what's up tonight. You can probably see it right up there behind me. We're going to talk about it in just a few minutes. But first up, welcome everybody, and to all of my returning friends. What's up, guys? Happy Michael Myers Monday. Thank you all for being here. Should be a fun stream tonight. Got a lot to talk about, and got some fun show and tells for you guys, obviously. The big news this week, of course, is the release of the Halloween Kills mask. We're going to get into that. And I want to hear your thoughts on that. And hopefully you saw my unboxing and my showcase video that was released a few days ago on Friday the 13th. It was late Friday, but still technically Friday the 13th. And I know a lot of you saw it because it's, you pushed it to a lot of views pretty quick. And we've, speaking of a lot of views, last Monday and the last live Michael Myers Monday before that, 2 weeks ago, these last two Mondays, you guys have pushed to be the most viewed Michael Myers Monday live streams that we've ever done since starting this. So thank you to all of you. And there's even more reason to toast. All of you guys are here, and I didn't even think to say anything about this last week because I didn't even realize where we were. But last week was actually technically the 1-year anniversary of the very first Michael Myers Monday live stream. Now, the hashtag, I started the hashtag way back in 2013. But and of course HDN was launched even before that. But doing these live streams, and it was my first live stream period, and that was on August 10th of 2020. Last Monday was August 9th. So that was actually the 1-year anniversary. This kicks off year 2, guys. Thanks for being here. So many awesome people are here. David Suber, Ryan Korn, Summit, Sammy. So many of you guys. I see ETV's here. Yes, I heard about Venom. I'll talk about that. Great to see all you guys, Phil, and to anybody who's new here, welcome, guys. Happy Michael Myers Monday. So a toast to you guys to 1 year of gathering it like this. And I actually added it up, and 52 Mondays in the year, 45 of those, we were right here. We were right here doing this. 45 of those 52 Mondays. And I'm pretty proud of that. And, not many of you guys were here a year ago because it was literally like 5 or 6 people that first night, which was fine because it was terrible. And, for the first few months, it was all on my phone and everything. Anyway, it's been a wild, strange, crazy year. And, but we're just getting started, I feel like. So, again, happy Michael Myers Monday, everybody. And thank you. Thank you, guys. And speaking of just growing, and I thought I'd kick off by doing something just a tiny bit different. I usually start with the show and tells, but that's going to be the main thing tonight. We're going to look at the mask and another cool in-stock product that just arrived today. I'm going to show you guys. But I want to do just something real quick. I've never done this before. I figured what better time than on the 1-year anniversary. And so we're going to go and actually go live on Instagram for just a few minutes. I'm not going to keep it going, but I'm going to do that on my phone right here, basically to show maybe some of the people over on Instagram right now tonight some of the fun, what we do here on Monday nights, and maybe try to get a few of them to come join us over here and, keep growing this thing like we've been doing. So bear with me for just a minute. Again, another first, and it's back to the old phone for this one because you guys get the actual good, real HD camera. So what's up? Just Vinci, what's up, man? Thank you. Patrick Ring, thank you. I love seeing all those pumpkins in there. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right, let's do this. Let's talk to Instagram for just a minute. I'm really just going to be talking to you guys, but I'm just going to put them on for a minute and see if anybody's out there. Here, we'll put them right over here. Sorry, I just banged the mic. All right. Now, with another view, we're live in two places. What's up? It's Instagram. Happy Michael Myers to you guys. We are live right now over on the HDN YouTube channel. And I just wanted to jump on here for the first time on Instagram to tell all you guys to come over to the YouTube channel and join us. This is a little bit of what we do. Let me move it, move you guys over here so you can see kind of what we do on Monday nights. Sorry. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Anyway, we're going to get into it. There has been some fun news. And to all you new people on Instagram right now checking this out, we do this every Monday night. I was just telling our YouTube audience, this is our 1 year anniversary. The very first YouTube live stream we ever did on Michael Myers Monday was August 10th of last year. Technically, it was last week was the 1 year. So when I turn off this Instagram after a few minutes, I want to invite you guys to come join the party with these awesome people over here on the Halloween Daily News YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Halloween Daily News. And if you're watching this on Instagram, the link is in our stories. Just click on any of those swipe ups, Michael Myers Monday. And of course, as always, at the end tonight, I will do some shout outs, to some Instagram posts and tweets using the hashtag. And I got a little video to share with you, a little something special in keeping with tonight's theme. But before I even bring it over here to look at, you guys know what's up. The Halloween Kills mask was released this week, the Trick or Treat Studios. And we talked about this last week. We looked at their released photos, and I couldn't really say too much last week. I think you guys kind of understood where I was coming from, you know. But yeah, Friday the 13th was the day that the mask was officially released, and retailers like ourselves at the HalloweenDailyNews.com/shop online store were allowed to officially start selling the masks. And that's exactly when we received our shipment, our first shipment of HKs. And so did a lot of other retailers. Some of them even got them a few days earlier than us, but everybody started selling on Friday the 13th, which was pretty awesome. So before we even get too much into it, I'm going to look over here at my YouTube live chat. And again, I apologize to you IGers that I'm missing your comments right now. I see you're there. I see you, but again, come over to the Instagram on the live chat, and then we can definitely interact a little bit better. And I will be shutting this one down shortly, but I just want to show you guys the fun that we do here every Monday for Michael Myers Monday Live. Ken says it's an amazing mask. Well, that's what I want to hear. Just before we go too far into this, I mean, did you guys watch my unboxing? Because I debated on how best to, showcase and bring this mask to you guys. I mean, obviously I knew tonight we'd be talking about it and I'd have it in hand. And that's what I was hinting at last Monday, that I think it was pretty strongly hinting. I think you guys got it, that I would have one, more than one in hand tonight to talk about and to show you guys. So I guess my first question is, did you guys check out my unboxing and showcase video and review? I just kind of bundled it all up into one thing. I didn't really know what it was going to be. I just knew I wanted to film the unboxing and my own first impressions, and my thought in that video. And if you watched it, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you didn't, I'm just letting you guys know. When we opened the box, there's dozens of them in there. That one featured in that video was literally just the top mask, the first one my hand touched. And that was the whole idea, was not to go through and inspect every single one and pick the very best paint job and the very best looking one and, shoot it as good as possible. It was really just kind of to say, this is kind of, an example, of what you might be getting if you order one of these from us or anybody. And this is what you can do with it just really quickly and throw them together. So, and I'll be showing just a little bit more video from that I shot of that unboxing a little bit later on. But yeah, so Ken says amazing mask. Sammy says watch the video. Ken says great video. So all excited. You were kind of speechless. Yeah, definitely. COTN saw it at Midsummer Scream. Not very impressed. Still would like to get one and have it rehauled though. Yeah, again, early reaction online has been very good, at least to the comments to that video and to our social media posts. The majority of the comments that I've been seeing on our HDN posts have been, very positive and really digging the mask and very happy with it. A lot of people already have ordered it. There was a comment. Somebody said something like, "This might be my first trick or treat mask that I don't get rehauled." So I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, not everybody's happy. There have been some comments, people not fans of it, and that's understandable and that's cool. And that's going to happen. But I'm going to bring this copy that I brought up here. This is actually a different copy than the one that was featured in that video. And we'll take a look at it, and I'll answer whatever questions I can. Again, I'm not like a mask expert. I'm a fan and I'm a collector, but I like I said in the video, I really like it, and it is different. As I said in that video, it's different. It's Michael like we've never seen him, and yeah, it does. Of course, people have pointed out rightfully in the comments, well, it doesn't look like it does on the Trick or Treat website. Well, that's correct, and that's kind of that's kind of the way it goes. That's what we've come to expect. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. What's up? Fat Savage just came over from IG and now subscribed. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we're live on here on IG right now. I want you guys to see the fun we do. We do this every Monday, and it's a lot of fun. So if you're over there on IG, I'm not ignoring you. I want you guys to come join us join the party, the Michael Myers Monday Live party over on our YouTube channel. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, back to the mask. So again, yeah, it doesn't look like the Trick or Treat photos, of course, and the photos, even their photos don't match exactly some of the images like the total film cover, and we can compare all that. But again, all this at the end of the day is to be expected. This is a mass-produced mask, and they are hand painted, and that makes everyone individually unique and different. And some are gonna, have different coloring aspects, and some features are gonna be a little more prominent than others. But the sculpt, at the end of the day, that's really what you're getting, and it's a sculpt directly from the movie master that they used for HK, sculpted by Christopher Nelson and his team. So again, I really like the mask. It's very different. It's very unique. It is creepy. They're already selling like crazy, I gotta tell you guys. So that's another reason why, I almost wanted to not even show it off until tonight, but I was like, well, everybody else is, but yeah, even just Friday alone, before I even had that video up, they were selling like crazy from us. I know they're selling from other sellers, and we're not a huge outlet, we don't get hundreds of them, so they're going fast, is what I'm saying. And yeah, shipments are already going out. If you're watching this and you ordered from us, it's in the mail. It's going to you right now. So happy Michael Myers Monday, and let us know when you get it. All right, Myers Fan 78, subscribe. Welcome. That's awesome. David says the mask is pulled from the movie mold, though. Yes, it is. Ryan says YouTube is the place to be on Mondays. You know it. That's right. I know you guys want me to say it. I know you want me. I think it's too early. Guys. I don't know. I don't think they're ready yet. I don't think I'm ready. It's I need to have a few more sips of my Michael Myers Mango Twist here tonight. Sammy Gomez digging the shirt. Thank you, sir. This is from the Myers house, North Carolina. Check them out. You can schedule a visit. It is a life-size replica of the Myers house, the one in Pasadena, but this one is in North Carolina. and our buddy Kenny lives there, and he built it based on the blueprints that he got from the city of Pasadena. Yeah, it's a great story. Look it up on wherever you are, Facebook or IG, Myers House NC. So thank you for noticing the shirt. Ken says Spirit Halloween has different paint job choices. Yes. Yeah, they're all very different. Pika Beats, what's up? Thank you for being here. Fat Savage says Spirit opens the 21st, so I'm gonna have to go there and get one. Awesome. Yeah, they are all different. Again, I can tell you, our and this is always the case when we got the 2018s. Every time, the paint jobs, and not just the Myers ones. I mean, any mask. That's just how it goes with Trick or Treat. They're not going to be exact every one, and there's going to be variations. So yeah, if you're, if it's super important to you, then yeah, you might not want to order online. You might want to, go to a Spirit, like you said, or go to a convention. And we got some conventions coming up in September. And another thing is, because we're all friends here and all, shoot me a message if you want to see what we have in hand and want to be a little more hands-on on picking the one that's actually going to go in the box and sent to you if you're ordering from us. All right, so I'm going to pull mine up over here. Before I do that, we're going to shut off Instagram now because I think this has been enough of a teaser for Instagram to see kind of what we do. And we're going to talk about the Fangoria cover. We're going to talk about the Fright Rags release. We got a lot to talk about tonight, but mainly we're talking about the Trick or Treat Studios mask. That's the main topic for tonight. And I'm about to take this one that's on display over here. I don't think Instagram can see it. And we're going to take a closer look at that and discuss it a little bit. Giving Instagram a little preview there. That's the one we're going to be looking at. And it's a pretty good copy if I do say so. I think it looks pretty damn good. All right, so to Instagram, happy Michael Myers Monday. Come join us, youtube.com/Halloween Daily News. And if you can't make it for tonight's live stream, we do this every Monday. It's a blast. It's the place to be on Monday nights, as my buddy Ryan Korn says over there. So thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you over on YouTube. All right, see? That was fun, right? I don't know if it was fun for you guys, but that was fun for me. That was a new experience. That was the way for me to kind of celebrate a year of doing YouTube live streams, do a little IG live stream, and look, we have more friends, more members of the family, as I like to say, new blood. So welcome to the new blood. We toast you. We salute you. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Eric Preston in the house. I hope that is the actual Eric Preston. My friend, my buddy from Halloween 4, he says Kenny's great. Talking about Kenny Caperton at Myers House NC. Yeah, Kenny is awesome. I've talked about him many times here. One day I'll share some of my photos from when we were there. It was many years ago, though, even before the launch of HDN. But yeah, look up Myers House NC and schedule a visit if you're ever coming through the Hillsborough, Raleigh-Durham area of North Carolina, or if you're coming to Mad Monster Expo in Charlotte, Labor Day weekend, we'll be there. That'd be a good time too. It's not too far from there. But yeah, it looks like Eric Preston might be in the house. One of the men to actually play Michael Myers here on Michael Myers Monday. Celebrity in the house, y'all. Who would want to impersonate you? Oh, come on, man. People, if you don't know, welcome, Mr. Eric Preston, young Michael Myers in Halloween 4. Thanks for being here, man. Okay, I know, you guys want to see the mask. Let's look at it. Now that it's just YouTube here and not Instagram, right? But no, those of you that watched that Instagram and came over here, I really do appreciate that. That was fun. That was cool. I've been wanting to do that the last couple of weeks, and it just occurred to me like a few minutes ago, like right as we were about to go on here, I should do it tonight because I'm talking about the 1 year thing that I didn't talk about last week. So yeah, perfect way to kick off year 2. All right. So, and again, you know, this is not the best lighting. This is just down here in my office, in our downstairs, and you know, but this is the mask right here. This is the officially licensed Halloween Kills Trick or Treat Studios. Now, I don't know how much you can see because this didn't really come through as much in the video. I know because it was much darker. Well, one of the first things you'll notice and is the hair on the burnt side is, you know, it's like it's charred and crispy. It's crispy, is what I'll say. They clearly like glued it down, I guess. And whatever they did, it works though. It holds its shape really nice, no pun intended. And it does look as if, you know, the hair was singed. And again, I still don't think you can see it that great here. But let's start with that. And again, it's hard. Hard isn't the right word, but crispy. You know what I mean? Like it's actually been burnt. And I imagine they, you know, glued it down. And but it looks great. And then on the, we'll call it the clean side, the unburnt side. Protect Safe says not Jerry Curl. COTN says that copy looks way bigger than the one I saw at a convention. Interesting. That's interesting. Fat Savage says 78 fits him perfect. See, 78 is actually, the 78 and the H2 are, I own both of those, and those are actually big on my head, personally. And I know the 2018 was very small for a lot of people, but actually the 2018 fits me great. And this one, I would say, is closer to the 2018 size, but a little bit bigger. Again, the 2018 is very snug on my face, but that one I can move around the best in. Like when I put the 78 on, I have to wear like a toboggan on my hat. It's already hot enough, and then I wear a toboggan on top of it because otherwise, if I turn my head, it's so big on me. But you know, but the 2018 I don't have that problem. Even the Boogeyman over here to my left, you know, that one's a little bit smaller. This one I'd say, you know, a little bit smaller than the Boogeyman, just a hair bigger than the 2018. But it is definitely different because again, I was thinking, you know, it's going to be basically the 2018 and just, you know, or the bloody edition of the 2018. I mean, we can look at reference right here. And I know I'm not seeing a lot of your comments right now, and I apologize, but we got a lot to look at tonight, guys. But just for reference, here's, you know, here's a 2018 bloody edition, okay? And by the way, we've got all these masks currently in stock. HalloweenDailyNews.com/shop. All right. They're all 60 except for the brand new one. That one's 70. And they're going fast. So that's what we were dealing with there. You know, I'm not even talking about but just with the gash, the bullet gash. And then here's the new bullet gash. You know, big difference. Right away, right there. But I think it's good. You know, here, this one, you know, as you can see, that's an actual hole. You know, that's a cut in the mask, right? Much bigger, much more pronounced. This one, it's much smaller. And we talked about last week, you know, Christopher Nelson has said that yes, you know, what we see in the trailer and in the photos, that it appears kind of smaller and a little more curved in. He acknowledged, yes, that's totally intentional. It's a little bit smaller, a little more curved in, he said, from the heat. So that's reflected here. I'm getting ahead of myself, though. I was going to finish my hair talk first. On the clean side, and it's not clean side, I don't know, unburnt side, it's pretty much the same hair as the 2018, which I like. I really like the 2018. It's kind of matted down. It keeps its, you know, it's not like some of the 78s where it's just a afro, crazy, frizzy hair going nuts. Sometimes, especially if there's a little gust, which out here on the Outer Banks there is a lot of gusts. But the very interesting thing, and I don't even think this camera's going to pick it up. And yeah, everything has like an orange glow in here. You know this. You regular guys know this because my screensaver is all pumpkins and a pumpkin patch. So that's why I look like a jack-o'-lantern. And this is not actually this yellowy orangey that it looks right here. It's actually more, I called it in the video, to my eyes, it looks kind of fish belly white, which is what Tommy Lee Wallace always, calls the color that they painted the original Kirk in 78. So anyway, with the hair here, there's some gray in here this time. Like a little bit of just gray, which it's like the ash, I imagine, from this side of the hair getting burnt. But it's a really cool detail. And you can't see it much. Again, you can see the gray a little more pronounced. But you can definitely see it on this one in person, this particular one. And I think that's all I want to say about the hair. Let's see what you guys are saying. Michael would be pissed from all the petting. Yes, I know. Yeah. I would be too. Protect Safe says it's more COVID compliant. Oh, with it being closed, I guess. I guess that is interesting because it is, the gash is closed and the mouth, the lips are sealed on all of them too. And if you'll remember, a lot of the 2018s, initially, the mouth were not sealed. Our current batch, as I've pointed out on previous weeks, our current batch mouth is sealed on those. All right. And you guys ask questions if you want, but there, you can see it's a smaller wound. It's sealed. You can see there are details from the 2018 that are in there, but they're not, it's much deeper in there. Like I pointed this out in my first video. That's, there's some details that you can clearly identify definitely from the 2018 mask, and some of that aging is in there. And again, this one, it's, I stuffed it with some paper towels for a little while, to help it, because when they come to us, Trick or Treat puts, over 2 dozen and crammed in a box and all, and so we have to, kind of get them back in shape. And this one is still kind of, but right now it's just sitting on a paper towel stand, Dollar Tree paper towel stand, that my wife spray painted black. And just a quick and easy, not a long-term solution, but just something quick and easy. But I really like the white side. Like I said, I call it fish belly white. I think they got the whiteness of the original 78 a little more in this one. Again, just for comparison, since we're going all in tonight, right, guys? Let's pull out a 2018, okay? So there we go. I mean, and again, this is one of my favorite copies of our current batch, our most recent batch of 2018s, okay? And so, yeah, major different look. But again, and I don't even know that the camera here is going to pick it up so well, especially on the streaming, but the detail in here is just so crazy. And I tried to pick up on some of that in the video, and then we go over to the damaged side. And I just watched Batman: The Long Halloween Part 2. You guys read the site, I've been super geeked. If you watch the channel, I've been super geeked on this long Halloween event, these 2 animated films. And, a lot of it's about the fall of Harvey Dent and the rise of Two-Face and all that. I kind of got a little Two-Face vibes. I said in the video, I got a little Joker vibes a little bit on some of this mouth down here where the cuts are like little kind of Two-Face vibes, especially with like the hair a little bit, I mean, I like that I definitely appreciate that it's not strictly half down the middle like a comic book Two-Face, but yeah, so here you go. And again, even over here, I can see on the camera it's showing a little bit lighter than here in person, but like this area right here, is a little bit darker here in person. But that's probably the biggest difference I see in some of the paint jobs is that the area over here is not, sometimes it's a little whiter, sometimes it's a little darker. They all have some of this like yellow, almost as if from the poster a little bit. The orange from the poster is the way I kind of liken it. And I think that's what they were going for a little bit. They all have, you know, some of that to an extent. I mean, um, some again, it's a little more pronounced than others. Some it's darker, some it's lighter, some it's dark. But this cut here, I thought was an interesting touch, and I think it looks cool. There is some blood down here. I don't think I said that in the first video. And like I said, sealed mouth. Again, you're gonna find some along here. These cuts are more pronounced on some of the masks than others, more defined. This one I think is at least in my vision. And again, I've seen what you guys have seen. I've seen the photos, I've seen the trailer, and I've seen the photos that Trick or Treat put out, and now I've seen these in person. Again, I think these masks look great. I think it's a great representation. I mean, they look better than I was expecting, honestly, and because I didn't know how they were going to pull this off, but it is a bit jarring to see Michael with so much damage. I mean, I don't think we've seen the mask this damaged since Zombies H2, right? And they never, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but they never really did an officially licensed H2 Myers, damaged Myers. So, so it is a bit shocking the first time you see it, for sure. And yeah, it won't look like this in the film because you're never going to see it this bright. You're never going to see Michael in this type of setting. But yeah, I mean, I look at it now. Yeah, I mean, I just really, it is kind of a Two-Face vibe, though. I mean, you guys tell me if maybe I've just been watching too much Long Halloween. But Ryan Cord says it's all about Halloween. He's I don't know about Venom. ATV's just asking about Venom. Let's see. What am I missing? David says cool mask. Ken says like the H6 mask all over the place. Yeah, it is kind of like the H6. Ken says that's what Nightmare Toys was guessing. The ash from hair burning. Yes. Yes. Savage says, I think the kills will fit you. Yeah, I mean, if the 2018 was too small, I mean, this one is a bit bigger than the 2018. I think. On my head, it feels a bit bigger. I mean, not this particular one I'm touching, but the one I tried on. But again, I mean, I'm one of the rare people that, my head actually, like, I always think I have a big head, but the 2018 fit me good, and my head is like swimming inside the 78. I love the 78. It looks great, but so if you guys got any questions about this particular mask or anything that I could answer about that while I'm holding it here, fire away. And then I'm going to show you something else that we just got in stock today for the first time that I'm very excited about. But yeah, I really dig this mask. And here, I'll tell you what we'll do. Here. We are gonna, where is that total film? Because again, I mean, I'm not even that interested in comparing this to the Trick or Treat photos because, again, we got a few comments on that video, and, I just wanted to politely respond that, yeah, I mean, they never really look exactly like that, but I mean, my tacos don't usually look exactly like they look on the commercial either. A lot of the times, so there's that, I guess. But I don't know. I guess I've been dealing with trick or treat for a number of years and kind of know what to expect. And these are a lot of people are going to get them, as you guys know, for the sculpt and send them out and have them rehauled. And then, but I was very excited and pleased to see that some people agree with me that this looks great and that they were actually not going to get this one rehauled and saying it doesn't need a rehaul, which I thought is a great compliment. All right, so that's obviously, now again, I can't make my screen here black and white right this minute. And I could dim my light, but that's gonna, oh, yeah, see, you're not gonna be able to see anything. Actually, that does look kind of cool when we do it like that. Well, you can see something. Actually, yeah. Here, let me see if I can get a little more light on this. Just to give me a different look. Here. See, this is like more how I imagine you're going to be seeing this in the film. Lighting like this. Michael, sorry. Michael is, I'm not going to put it on right now. You guys saw me put it on in the video, I hope. There. See, and again, when I compare them looking like that, I know it's a little dark and you can't really see the damage much here, but it is pretty close. I mean, you see the mouth part is there. You see, I think a big thing that jumps out to people that may not like it is the forehead damage right up there, because it's not nearly as pronounced on that total film image right there. But what is there is the damage is there on the left side of the mask, and it does go up there like right into the hairline if you look closely, and that is what they're attempting to recreate here. And yeah, they don't get it perfect. It's never going to be perfect, but it's that's exactly what it is. It is that accurate damage that does go right up into the hairline like it does on this one. And also, you can see, again, like I said, the mouth down there right under the eye. There we go. So that gives you an idea of what we're talking about here, hopefully. But yeah, I was just blown away. I mean, I've seen some rehaul masks that people did, before the trailer came out, before the images came out, that were close to this. Ken, you're somebody that sent me some photos of some of the insane artists that insanely talented. I mean, that have really put together some great stuff. But I was really impressed when I opened and looked at that very first one. And this one, I think, this one I did dig through a little bit. And I think this one looks even better than that initial one. I thought about bringing that initial one down. Again, everyone, and it's nitpicking, really. I mean, when you're, but there's darkness here that again, I don't think is showing up for you guys as much. But there's darkness right over here, and it is almost like a two-face type scenario, which is kind of interesting considering the psychotic nature of Michael Myers and the whole duality thing with him and Laurie, that whether they're siblings or not, there's still that duality. They are in this current iteration, definitely in David Gordon Green's universe, Michael and Laurie are clearly the, Batman and Joker. They kind of do complete each other, much like Michael and Loomis did in the original films. All right. So hopefully I haven't missed too many of your comments there. I'm just admiring this myself. And again, I know it's not for everybody, and I know a lot of people are going to get it and immediately, make it better. And hey, more power to you. And if it's not for you, I get it. It's cool, I mean, some people aren't going to like the way it looks in the film. But I think this looks great. I'm real happy with it. And like I said, they are selling really, really fast, which I knew they would, but we're already like, damn it, we should have ordered more. Yeah, they're doing so well. All right, I'm going to turn the light back on. Ken says should have an orange glow on it. Yeah, well, yeah, I wasn't planning ahead quite enough, Ken. Sorry, man. I'm just fucking with you. But you're right. Yes. Yeah, maybe next week I'll have an orange light in here, and you can look at it like that. Because you're right. Here, let me see if I can do my pumpkin match. That's a little more orange. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to work on that for next week, though. But yeah, no, you're right. Like, you can totally see. Rachel says Jamie won't like it at all. Anyway, there you go. That's kind of what we're talking about there. I mean, but look at that profile. I mean, I think that's and I'm a huge fan of the 78 mask, both in the film and the Trick or Treat version. But this looks much closer to the 75 look, to the original Kirk 75 look to me than than the 2018 then. That profile there. Okay, I can show you more if you want. Doesn't that look cool though? I mean, yeah, when you got the harsh light blaring on it, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of dark like that. I don't know. I think it looks cool. I like it. Sorry, guys. All right, there we go. Whoa, now it's bright in here again. All right, we're gonna put him back up there for now. I'm sorry, I'm talking over there and the mic's over here. We're gonna put him back over there for now. Ken said it's beautiful. Protect Safe says Lori will love it. Good one. Good one. That's right, David. Rachel Carruthers in the house. Is Eric still in there too? I'm sorry. I feel like I feel like I haven't given our celebrity guest more attention, man. Eric, I hope you're still here, and if not, thank you for stopping in. Sorry, guys. Let me try to catch up on the comments just a second here. Oh, did I say 75? Yeah, I meant the 78. Sorry if I said 75. Durr. Rachel says, just wait, you'll be minding your own business and that mask is going to start moving. Well, you guys tell me if it does. Here, you can see it up there. You guys tell me if that mask starts moving. Oh, man. Eric says I don't want to have attention. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you for being here, Eric. And yeah, guys. And Eric, not only young Michael Myers, but Eric is one of the few men to play Michael Myers, but he's also one of the even fewer actors to play multiple characters in this franchise. Is it did you tell me it was the Frankenstein trick-or-treater, Eric, in Halloween 4? I don't know. Yeah, read my interview with Eric Preston at HalloweenDailyNews.com. If I'd known he was going to be here, I would have linked the interview down below. But I do have links to that mask over there. Where is it? right there. I do have a link to that down below. And like I said, we got a bunch in stock right now, but in just the last 4 days, they've been selling faster than pretty much. Well, the only other thing that we sold faster than this was the 2018s in 2018, and we sold out of our entire shipment of those before they even arrived to us that year. That was a whole other story. There was issues with pre-orders that year and stuff. Anyway, I'm thrilled to see how these are going. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to have to, at some point, cut off our online sales so that we can have at least a couple to take to Mad Monster Expo Labor Day weekend with us, and probably a couple to Haunted Screams Expo in Hampton 2 weeks after that. But definitely want to have a couple at Mad Monster in 3 weeks. And but yeah, I fully expect. I mean, we're going to get more, but once this batch is out, we probably will be out until after October 31st, most likely. It's possible we could get more before then, but I don't expect we will. And I don't expect the ones we have to, like, I always figured they'd be sold out probably, well, definitely by Halloween. And if we got them in mid-August, once I found out we were getting them on Friday, I was thinking they'd be sold out very possibly by October 1st. But now, the way they're going, I don't even, like I said, we might have to set aside a couple just to have some of those to take to Mad Monster with us. I don't know. Again, some of that might be wishful thinking, but they're selling really well, which is great. People are liking what they're seeing, and it sounds like people liked the video I put up. And again, I could shoot a whole other thing, and I probably will, with an even better looking mask and even better lighting and better, but that was literally, I just wanted to say, hey, this is kind of the bare minimum of what you're going to get if you order one of these from us. And as you guys know, a lot of ordering masks from online retailers, again, I mean, nothing beats going to like a Spirit or a convention and picking out yours. This is mine. But if you're going to order, it's all about the shipping. And, my wife Sue takes a lot of pride in how she packages these masks. They're packaged very safely. We're going to make sure that, they're not going to get crushed in the box. And the boxes are going to be clearly labeled, and we're trying to get them out as quick as possible. We try to, if we get an order, our goal is always to have it in the mail, 48 hours later, or at least 2 business days later. And, that's our goal. And, of course, if we're out of town, and stuff happens sometimes. But right now, we're on it. So, again, that link's down below. Now, moving on from that right now, actually, before I move on, any closing comments on the HK Trick or Treat Studios mask? You guys know my feelings. I like it. I love it, actually. I think it's great. The hardest part for me will be choosing which one I want to actually keep for myself and, wear it to the local theater this October 15th or 14th, probably. Linda is in the house. Linda Vanderclock. Totally. Okay, that's it. Yeah, Eric says he didn't play the Frankenstein Kid. That's who he auditioned for. He was an extra in a few scenes as well. Also hoping to get into Resurrection, but they pulled from Salt Lake at the last minute and went to Canada. Interesting. That's right. Resurrection was filmed in Canada. That's right. Very cool. Michael Lyons, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Ben Meeker. Look, guys, we got the whole Halloween verse joining us. This is a big night. We got an actual Michael Myers in the live chat with Eric Preston. We got now Sheriff Meeker's here. We got Rachel, Linda. We got Halloween verse. Bud's here too. Nice. Of course, Bud's here. Of course. Rachel's excited that she's a junior now. I saw Linda. Linda, I did see your post. You and Annie and Lori are totally seniors now. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, follow the Halloween verse on Twitter. I try to plug them every Monday. They're kind enough to come in here to our live chat. Yeah, these are regular people out here in the universe that assume the roles of all of our favorite characters, and many of not even our favorite characters, just like bit part characters. These are some of the big ones here, some of the big names in the house tonight. But every little, and I'm not just talking about Bucky. I'm talking about lesser known, more fringe than Bucky. Okay, they're all represented, and the main characters too, of course. But I love like the little known ones. But we got some of the best in the house tonight with Sheriff Meeker and Linda and Rachel. And yeah, follow all of them. Just look up Halloween Verse. They're all over Twitter. They do an amazing job. It's hilarious. It's great. If you've been here on other Mondays, you've heard me talk about them. All right, the other show and tell. We're still doing show and tell. It's been almost an hour. New in stock, and it arrived just today. If you remember, we've had for a few months now the Super 7 Halloween 2 Michael Myers reaction figure. This is the retro style 3 3/4 figure. They're meant to be like old school Star Wars figures or G.I. Joe figures. It's all about the retro feel. Well, for the longest time, the Laurie figure, the collection completer. What's a collection completer? I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. The other piece to the set was unavailable and sold out and out of print, but now Super 7 has printed more, and she just arrived today. Look at that, everybody. Sorry, it's out of focus. All right, there we go. I think hopefully you can see that a little bit better. And again, these are not about, having the likeness perfect. This is not a NECA or a Sideshow or a Mezco where it's a super detailed face sculpt likeness. These are meant for that warm nostalgia button that if you're around my age or remember playing with action figures like this with these retro styled card backs, they come with accessories. Yeah, I mean, that's what this is about. Some people will never take them out of the package. Fright Rags has the 78 versions coming. I ordered 2 of each of those so that I can take one out and play with it. And I did the same with Michael, and I'm going to do the same with Laurie. I'm going to open one of her too, and I'll probably have that here next week, and we'll look at her out of the package and look at her with Michael and kind of compare that with the originally released 78 Michael reaction figure. But here we go. The set is now complete, and again, these are both now, as of today, available at HalloweenDailyNews.com/shop. They're $18 each, and we got Michael and we got Laurie. We got a bunch of both. Laurie just got here. We'll have these at both of those conventions as well in September. But I've put links to both of these in the description down below right before we started. And you can see Laurie is in her Haddonfield Memorial Hospital gown, bloodied, and her accessory, she comes with a pistol. Michael comes with a syringe and a hammer and a scalpel and a knife. There you go. Celebrate this year's 40th anniversary of Halloween 2 in style with these guys. And just in case you're wondering, there's the back of that card. And Linda said Laurie should have come with more books. See what I mean, guys? These guys are so on it. That's so witty, and that is so Linda. That's so true. And very true. Yes. Of course she should have come with books. But I guess maybe the 78 version. And Fright Rags is doing their own 78 figures with and including Linda actually in one of them. And their figures are coming later this year, and it is the same scale, 3 3/4 inch, the same idea, the retro packaging. They're just not done through Super 7, and they're not the reaction brand. They're Fright Rags brand. But maybe Laurie will come with more books there. I think actually she might. I think I actually recall that might be. So good call on that. Protect Safe Sponsor Rachel Doll. Yeah, amen. Hell yeah. Michael Lyons says, I've noticed some kills masks look better than others. either way, I'll be doing some serious rehauling. Okay, yeah. I mean, I know. Yeah, more power to you. I know a lot of people are gonna definitely rehaul, and yes, some are gonna look better than others. I mean, that's just kind of the nature of the game. Eric says, "Where's Ben Tramer?" That's a good question. Then it says, "Senior year is gonna be fantastic." Yes. Rachel says, "Don't tell my parents. You guys are great." Yeah, like David said, yeah, Linda comes with no books, right? Yeah, Linda can come, with her new blouse or her bag or whatever, but yeah, no books. Yeah, we do need a Rachel doll, but yeah, we need Halloween 4 reaction figures. Honestly, Rachel, Jamie, Michael, obviously, Loomis would be nice, right? And since Eric's in the house, I mean, hello, how about young Michael Myers? I'll take a young Myers 78 while you're at it too. But yeah, how about a young Myers and a Jamie Lloyd set from Halloween 4? How about that? How about a Michael and Loomis set from Halloween 4? Or how about a limited edition, like Comic Con exclusive Michael Myers before he gets his mask, but with the bandage? The Tom Morga bandaged Michael Myers from Halloween 4, limited edition. How about that? How about that? All right, Super 7, go. Your move. Or Fright Rags, whoever. But yeah, feel free to send me a couple to review if you want. um, Speaking to Fright Rags. Speaking of Fright Rags, Linda says I come with beer. Nice. Larry says, "What's up, Matt? Just seen you were live." Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry, for being here. Yep. We do this live every Monday, or at least I try to. We're gonna miss a couple. Like I said, looking ahead in a couple weeks, Labor Day Monday. I'm pretty sure we will not be doing a live that night because we're going to be on the road traveling back from Charlotte after Mad Monster Expo. I'll be wiped out, most likely. Never say never, I've learned, especially in this world these days. Never say never, but yeah, we're going to miss a couple. But that last stretch was awesome. 28 straight Mondays. That was insane. I can't even believe I did that myself. And 45 out of 52. Anyway, yeah, Eric says, and Funko and Mondo, NECA. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's do it. Let's do it. Speaking of Fright Rags, real quick, I want to show you guys. You probably saw this, but we're about to get some new HK merch. No surprise. But now that the Trick or Treat mask is out, and by the way, on their site, they're also selling the officially licensed knife and coveralls. I could bring up the coveralls if you want to see them. I don't have them queued up right now. I could bring them up in a minute if you want. They're pretty cool. They're all charred and everything. We didn't order any of the coveralls. We do have a couple of the knives on the way. They're going to get here at some point. Long story there, but I'm getting off track. Fright Rags posted this teaser image of one of their new Halloween Kills designs, and it looks pretty awesome. I mean, this image is just kind of stunning, and you can see some of that damage we were just discussing on the mask reflected there. Again, that mouth down there, it's not quite as pronounced in this image, but you can clearly see the tear in this artwork down there on the left side of his mouth that they're representing with I guess what I would call the Joker tears up the side of his mouth, and it's kind of represented here in an even more kind of gruesome looking way, I must say. And you can see the bullet gash on the right side. And so again, I want to see the whole image. We can kind of guess what it's going to be. You see the words Halloween Kills above. It's going to be Michael. It does look like the left side of his coveralls, like I mentioned in Trick or Treat, how they're you know, on fire and charred up. It looks like they're kind of on fire and just ashing out and mixing with the leaves in the background. Just kind of the ash of the coveralls and just mixing with the leaves. It appears, and the mask looking charred and damaged and melted, and the hair all off on that Two-Face side there. And yeah, so the deal is this week they're going to be making an announcement about this and starting to reveal some of the things. Ben at Fright Rag said they're not quite able to reveal everything quite yet, but yeah, the bottom line is the official release date is October 5th. They're going to do pre-orders in September, and that'll be for a limited time, and then on October 5th, what hasn't sold out by then, you'll be able to order some other stuff, or some of that stuff again, but they'll be basically next month pre-orders. But he said that there's going to be an announcement this week to look for, and so I'm looking forward to that. He says I'll be making a special announcement here next week, as well as other posts follow showing all the designs and full details. So that's what we got to look forward to this week. I want to see the rest of this design. Ben also notes here, Ben from Fright Rags notes on this post on IG, the collection has been over a year in the making, and I am so excited to finally show everyone what so many people have been working hard on behind the scenes. Jason can have his day today. This was posted on Friday the 13th, because September and October are going to belong to Michael. Damn right. Damn right. And also, since our last gathering here last week, Fangoria revealed this, their subscriber cover, and it's pretty badass. What do you guys think? I know you all saw it. We actually talked about this issue last week. If you'll remember, Christopher Nelson, thing with two heads, he said, and we talked about it last week, that he was going to be writing the cover story for the Fangoria Halloween Kills issue. And so we knew that was coming, and here it is. Here's the subscriber-only cover, revealed by Fangoria on the 16th. That was Thursday, I think. And yeah, so they're going the total film route, it sounds like. They're going the total film route and doing the subscriber-only cover, and then I guess there'll be a newsstand cover is what I'm trying to say. And that will be available, at your Barnes and Nobles and stuff, provided they actually get this in stock. And that'll be something else I'm going to have to hunt down, or maybe just break down and order online. It's kind of more fun actually finding it in person, and I prefer that, kind of like picking out the mask. But, it's... I told you guys, when I was on the road, we went to multiple Barnes and Nobles, and I couldn't get that total film. But now I've heard from a lot of you guys that that's been your experience too, that a lot of the Barnes and Nobles around have gotten them, or have not gotten them yet, or were getting them later than they were supposed to. Dave says, I wonder what the newsstand edition looks like. I agree. I'm wondering that too. I expect they're going to reveal that any day now, maybe this week. On this image alone, yeah, I mean, it kind of reminds me of some of the promo images that came out in 2018, that they shot with James and Courtney. I don't know that this is an exact still from the film. I imagine it's probably, most likely, one of the promo images. Again, maybe shot when they were shooting the photo that we talked about last week that Ryan Freeman shared, the behind the scenes shot from 2019 when they were actually on set. And that's what ended up becoming the total film cover. I think, there's a very good chance this was shot at that time. That's what they did in 2018 anyway. They did almost all the promo shots that you saw in Entertainment Weekly and all those Empire and all those magazines. Um, very talented photographer named Dan Winters, who shot many presidents and celebrities and so forth. He did that in 2018 with James Jude Courtney, actually while they were on set. And so I think they kind of did a similar thing on set in Wilmington in 2019. Obviously, it says Helen kills and kills, kills and kills. Lots of blood splatter. Uh, Maybe a little overboard on the blood splattering there. I don't know about that, but he's got his three fingers, three finger Mike, we'll call him, and but yeah, a mean shot of the mask. Again, I like this mask. The more I see it, and you can see, clearer on this shot than on any of the other stills we've really discussed, that that deep gash on the upper left, kind of left temple, I guess, coming down from that scorched hairline. I was just pointing out, I kind of like that gash, and I said it in my unboxing video. I kind of like that, the way it looks, that deep gash there, and you can see it right there in this cover image. And of course, I just like the red, just the basic red Fangoria. It's similar to Total Film in that. You don't need much, just Michael and some red logo lettering, and there you go. And that's all you need. But yeah, I'm wondering what the newsstand cover will be. The collector in me would like to own them both. In reality, I know I'll probably be lucky to find the newsstand one, if it's anything like the Total Film. Senor Creepy Diapostero is in the house. Hola. Happy Michael Myers Monday, man. Protect Safe says, I want a black Camaro with Michael in it from part 5. Now you're talking. Also, while I'm over here on screen number 1, let's look over here on the same day that Fangoria dropped their cover, Thursday, I believe. That was Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, and hey, Corn Summit guys, look what JLC said. Are you guys reading that? Is it time, guys? You see what Jamie Lee Curtis posted here 3 days ago. Looks like a behind the scenes selfie that she apparently shot on the set of HK. And what is she saying? In all caps, with a whole lot of lit jack-o'-lanterns. She's speaking our language, guys. What is she saying? All right, here you go, guys. You ready? Jamie Lee Curtis on that IG post, she's saying, "Are you ready?" Yeah, 2 months, 63 days. The battle between good and pure evil continues. 10/15, and she tags the Halloween Movies account. The battle between good and pure evil continues. And yeah, all caps. She's screaming it. The Scream Queen is screaming it. And yeah, lighting her pumpkins. I love it. I love seeing JLC, clearly saying, okay, it's time to do my 2 months of marketing and pushing this film. And yeah, she's all in for it, obviously. Yeah, she says she's ready. I think we are too. And yeah, 10/15. I mean, here we are, 8/16. I mean, we're inside. 2 months from today, we will have all, pretty much everybody watching this, I think you guys are like me. We're gonna go see it either that Thursday night preview on the 14th or opening night 15th, if at all possible, right? That's my plan anyway. And I'll probably be rocking my Trick or Treat Studios HK mask. Of course I will. What? Did you think anything different? And here's again, sometimes things, I try to plan things out and try to make things run coherently and all, but every now and then, serendipity happens. And we have a cast member from Halloween 4 up in the live chat, Mr. Preston. And I was already going to share, look what Halloween movies shared from Michael Myers Monday. Now, of course, they didn't use the Michael Myers Monday hashtag, but they did share it today on Monday. And they know we're out there. Come on, we know they know. And they said rolling into the week with this behind-the-scenes shot from 88's Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. And yeah, they do hashtag it Myers Monday, but of course, that's not the one that's not the real one. That's not the official hashtag that we started. And actually, back in 2013, if you want to know the truth, there was a hashtag that was Myers Monday that had nothing to do with Michael Myers, that somebody had started a business or somebody with the name Myers. And anyway, that's why I didn't go with that one way back then, was I specifically wanted to be the first one to tweet with one that had never, ever been used on any social media before. And that's why I went with the long version, Michael Myers Monday. A lot of people still use Myers Monday. I'll let pass sometimes. But, yeah, to really get our attention, you got to do the long version. I know it's a lot of letters, but but yeah, have you guys seen this before? Because I don't remember. I'm sure it was probably on, I'm sure it was probably on one of the DVD release, like bonus features. Like when they're flashing the stills. But I don't remember seeing this ever before. You guys tell me. And Eric, do you remember ever seeing this before? I'm guessing that it was probably on one of the previous releases. Sometimes they just have galleries on some of those older DVDs, just galleries of stills and back in the day, especially, well, still now, not even back in the day, but yeah, they would take promo shots on set that weren't even necessarily intended for the movie. This goes back to Kim Gottlieb Walker shooting the Carpenter films, and all the way right up to HK. But haha, Eric says, I'm still hoping my behind the scenes photos will someday pop up, but after 30 years, I'm losing hope. Wow. Do you mean ones that you are in, behind the scenes shots with you? I guess that's what you're referring to. Stuff that didn't make the final cut. David says, wonder if that's Morga playing Myers. Interesting. I'm wondering too. Eric, if you have any idea, any info on this image, I wasn't planning on interviewing you right now, and not trying to put you on the spot or anything. I understand if not, but I saw this today, and I was like, well, I've never seen that image that I can remember. It's possible I've seen it and forgotten. My memory's not perfect. Byron, what's up, man? Happy Michael Myers Monday. Linda says Michael totally used a knife for the first time in Halloween 4 at the end on the truck. Interesting. So do you think this was from that sequence, maybe? David says doesn't look like George Wilbur. Interesting. Yeah, Eric, I hope they do put out your deleted stuff, just like with the H5 deleted scenes. I'm hoping we get an announcement that they're going to be included in this upcoming 4K release, but I don't know. It kind of looked like that might be all we're getting is the previously released stuff from there. Aha. Okay. Eric says, well, there are photos from the shoebox that did make it in the movie. That's right. We remember seeing those. And, but I don't know where the actual photos are. Also, I'm sure someone took photos of me when we shot the costume scene. Yes. Yes. So you're referring to like some of those photos that were in the, in the shoebox and some of the other ones that we've never seen. Yeah. Shot on set. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I would love to see those. Wouldn't you guys? Yeah, Eric doesn't know if that's Morga or Wilbur. Yeah, I don't know either. Tom Morga is going to be, not to keep plugging Mad Monster, but hell yeah, I'm going to keep plugging Mad Monster because we love them and Haunted Screams. Tom Morga, not George Wilbur, excuse me. Tom Morga is actually a guest at Mad Monster Expo in 3 weeks, Labor Day weekend, Charlotte, North Carolina. So, if I remember, and if you guys remind me, don't let me forget. Uh, yeah, for real, keep on me and remind me. I'll ask Tom Morgan if he remembers anything about this. If I can get a minute with him. All right. Before before we do shout outs, I know it's getting close to midnight, and you know, some of you guys, a lot of you guys, most of you guys, I think, got places to be in the morning, and so I'm gonna try to wrap it up here in kind of soon, but it's not gonna be my midnight probably because you know how I like to yap. But let's I got a little bit video for you. This is not a flashback, and this is not an interview this time. Hopefully you did check out my full interview with PJ Souls last week. We premiered that clip with her, and the rest of the interview is up on the channel right now. I know a lot of you have been checking it out, and I do appreciate that. And a lot of you have made some very kind comments about how awesome she is, and of course she totally is one of our favorites, as Eric is too. As you know, so many people in this franchise that we've been fortunate enough to meet have, you know, have just been so awesome. But you guys know this. I'm not telling you guys anything. Uh, anyway, this video, it's just about 2 minutes long, but this is a little bit more of my video of the mask to keep the theme going tonight. A little bit more of that HK mask, just so you can see a little bit more of the detail specifically. There's some close-ups in there. And some of this you saw in my unboxing video, but this just kind of is, it basically removes me and all of my talking from it. So you can just concentrate and enjoy and take in the mask itself. It's not very long. Like I said, it's just a little bit over 2 minutes long. And it's just got like some generic free YouTube music that I put behind it, just so there's not complete silence. And again, if you want to hear my commentary for all that, you can watch the other video, and hopefully you've already done that. And if I should have linked that one in the description, but I'll do that after we're done. So if you're watching this and hit the refresh after you're done, it'll be down there. But right now, let's look at that video. This is the HK, like I said, the HK mask by Trick or Treat Studios. And again, I'm still going to be here live. We'll watch this. I'll come back. We'll do some shout outs, a couple little Q&As, and then, we'll probably be wrapping it up at that point. All right, so here we go. And again, give me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Now, again, this is just for reference. You know, this mask you're going to see in this video is primarily that first one that was literally just, I opened up our shipment like you saw in the video. No camera tricks. It was right there on top. The first one my eyes saw. I picked it up. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to, you know, I mean, I could have set every single one of them up and, like, you know, picked and chose the very best one for photographing and made the lighting as perfect as possible. But I really just wanted to kind of go fast and give my immediate reactions, and also just show you what, just real quick setup out the box it'll look like, and then you can go from there. Like I said, this is kind of the bare minimum, which to me I think is pretty damn good. You know, especially for $70. You know, considering what else is out there, and again, considering I don't talk about this enough, but you know, when people bash on Trick or Treat Studios, every now and then I see some, you know, some haters out there, and that's fine. I get it. It's not for everybody. But I do have to remind people. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, the masks that we could get. I mean, short of hiring Justin Mabry before there was a Trick or Treat Studios, before he was part of that, it was hard pressed to find a quality, decent Myers mask, much less one at an affordable price. So, yeah, as I say often here, it is a great time to be a fan of this franchise, and I would argue there's never been a better time. But, all right, here you go. Here's the mask. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I'm just gonna start that over because that didn't go as planned. All right, all right, all right. All right, so there it is, yet again, the big subject, the big story of the week, the mask. Again, it sounds like most of you are pretty happy with it. At least the comments I'm catching on in the live chat. I've seen that some of you are definitely planning on getting it rehauled, but are still planning on getting it, and which is awesome. And I imagine some of you aren't sold yet, and maybe never will be. And that's, hey, again, I'm not here to, I'm just here to report the story and to show you, and occasionally to give you my opinion on it as well. Um, let's see. Veronica, welcome. Happy Michael Myers Monday. It definitely looks creepier live. Yeah. Yeah, I could agree with that. You mean like in person, when you've seen it in person, or do you mean when I was holding it live here? David says that one has the Joker smile on the burnt side. Yeah, yeah, that particular one you can see the Joker smile a lot more pronounced. Some of them that damage on that burnt side is more it is more of almost like a smile line of, they're broken up, but it's, some of them are darker, some you can see more. There's all variations, man. I mean, like I said, and again, we don't get a super ton, but uh, just the ones we get, but it's like always like this. It's like with the 2018, even the 78s don't all look identical. There's slight variations in the paint jobs. This has always been the case. Um, and again, that's just the nature of what it is. Live in person, yeah, yeah, I agree, Veronica. I mean, I don't think my video really does it justice. Um, I really like the way it looks. I know I keep saying that, but uh, but you're here to hear me out, so I guess. But yeah, I agree. I think it looks really creepy at the end of the day. I think it looks creepy. I think it looks mean, like I said in the original video. I think, we tend to read Michael's emotions through the mask because there are no emotions on the mask. So we put, but he looks angry. Like it feels like he's going to be in this movie, like he was in H2, like he's going to be in this movie. And, you know, it's just, it's Michael emerged from the flames of hell. It's like he's baptized in this dark baptism of fire, and he comes out, I would argue more the shape than before the fire, maybe. I mean, he's always been the shape, but maybe he's, like she said, the more he kills, the more he transcends. Uh, and I do kind of like that Jamie Lee Curtis has adopted this, this timeless battle of good versus evil, because it really is coming down to that in these movies. Really, if you think about it, I mean, this is like the ultimate, and whether you look at Star Wars movies for your good and evil, or superhero movies for your good and evil. This is the horror, classic tale of good and evil. The good character doing battle with pure evil, something unstoppable, and how are they going to deal with that after unimaginable losses already 40 years ago, and then earlier in this night in 2018. So yeah, so I'm stoked. uh David says he likes it. Yep. Ken says, like MC Jagger says of the song, Mick Jagger says of the song, paint it black. Yeah. Yeah, well, you can, yeah, you can definitely do that, and lots of people will. They will paint it, absolutely. Real quick, let's do some Michael Myers Monday shout outs before I get out of here. Like I said, 2013, I had the dang bright idea. Let's start a hashtag. Let's make it Michael Myers Monday, and I specifically searched it out on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. Nobody had used that hashtag, and so I just wanted to just do it every week and, celebrate my favorite horror franchise and see if maybe other people might participate once in a while. And here we go, all these years later, and it's got a life of its own all over social media, and people, just do what they will with it. And, but yeah, to start off with, I'm going to share one of the Halloween verse accounts. There's so many of them, and I could share them all night, but I'm not going to do that. You should just go to Twitter and follow them. They'll make you laugh, I promise. They always make me laugh. They're funny. I follow all of them. Just look for Halloween verse, and you'll start seeing familiar names. This one is from, speaking of H2, I'm always speaking of H2 though. This is from Haddonfield Memorial's nurse Jill. She says, fill out this form. Someone will be with you in a moment. And I just thought that was hilarious, considering the image that she shares there. I thought that was pretty funny. H2, H3, and Michael Myers Monday. And Nurse Jill. Shout out to Nurse Jill and all the Halloween verse accounts out there. Rachel and Meeker and all you guys. Of course, Bud. The Boogeyman says, hello, goodbye. Yeah. Hello, goodbye to you. Michael Myers Monday. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Also from Twitter, This is from Faye B, or is that yeah, Faye B. Stalking 101, have a killer night. And this is a meme. We've seen variations on this before. It's always funny when applied to Michael. Stalking is when two people go for a long romantic walk together, but only one of them knows about it. Again, it's not a new one, it's an old one, but it's still funny and true. One more from Twitter. This is from Matt Shore at the Matt Shore. He says, "Can we make this happen in the Halloween verse?" Talking to you guys, Halloween verse. And this image he shares, I would love to know the artist. If anybody watching this knows the artist that created this, please let me know. I want to credit them. I want to follow them. I might just want to know them because you guys know I love me some Batman. I mean, of course, I love me some Halloween and some Myers. You know that. I don't love much more than that. But I do love me some Batman, too. And when it's Batman investigating something on a Halloween night, oh, yeah. Yeah. And so just imagine this, would you? And I'm not even joking. I mean, like I said, this is not the first time I've seen this image. That's why I'd like to know the artist that created it. But I'm not even saying this as a joke. I would seriously urge and love and push DC to consider really doing this. Maybe not the longest Halloween, but a Batman comic where he is, for some reason has to go to Haddonfield and deal with Michael Myers. I mean, I think that would, you could have a lot of fun with that, especially in comic book form. Maybe in live action, it might get a little, just like I said, I never really want to see Michael sharing the screen with another horror icon on screen necessarily. Like, I think he's too big for that. And I'd feel the same that if it was a Batman versus Michael Myers movie, it'd be kind of, they're both too big for that. But I do think in comic book form, in a graphic novel form now, that would be perfect and ideal and just, yeah. So, yeah, I agree with Matt Shore here. Let's make this happen. Ken says a YouTube channel named Sinister Ambiance. They have an hour-long video of the Strode house burning, Myers on the porch, and it's an ambiance, an ASMR of the scene of him about to step off the porch. Oh man, I'm definitely going to check that out. I could do a lot of work. I could do a lot of work. I do a lot of work like listening to shows and listening to things that I don't really need to watch. Like I listen to a lot of music while I'm down here working, processing photos and editing video. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out, Kim. Thank you. Solid Saturn says the HK track Unkillable just came out. Really? Protect Safe Halloween what on Twitter? It's Halloween Verse. Yeah, Linda tagged them. It's Halloween Verse. Protect Safe. Solid Saturn is saying an HK track called Unkillable has just come out. I don't know if that's true or what's up with that, but you guys let me know. Finishing shout outs, moving over to Instagram real quick here. This is from What's the Boogeyman? What's the boogeyman on Instagram. Simply happy Michael Myers Monday. And yeah, I shared this because again, we all love some H2 around here. And this looks like a pretty right on H2 to me. The hair's a little bit tremorish, little tremory. Yeah, Rachel says it worked for Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. Yeah, talking about the graphic novel. Yeah, I think a Michael, Michael Myers against Batman comic book that DC could do in their hardcore adult graphic novel way. Oh my god, I don't know about you guys, but I in comic book form I'd be all about it. In movie form I'd be skeptical. Of course I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it anything they do. I mean, they can put Michael Myers against Mickey Mouse, and I'm still gonna watch it. But no, I think in a comic book form, they could really do something cool. I mean, just sorry to backtrack, but just going back to that cover again. Whoever the artist is for this cover, y'all let me know. It's awesome. All right, back to shoutouts. Almost done here. This is from Gruesome Girly, gruesome.girly on Instagram. And yeah, I noticed today, I don't know what it was in the air today, but a lot of the ladies showing Michael Myers Monday love today, especially on Instagram. I mean, there's always a lot of you know, female Michael Myers fans out there, obviously, and sharing photos and using the hashtag. But it just seemed like more than ever today for some reason. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, loving it. So yeah, this is Gruesome Girly saying the boogeyman is coming. Shout out to the neighbor for helping make this photo possible. Yeah, cool neighbor. And pretty cool Myers mask up there. Talk about a Two-Face deal. It's pretty cool. And of course, she is rocking her Halloween t-shirt there. Gotta love that. All right. Also on Instagram, got to give a shout out to the one and only Tyler Main, who pretty much always posts for Michael Myers Monday. Almost always. And today he posted this scene. And he says, quote, I always get asked what my favorite kill was from both Rob Zombie Halloween movies. I feel like this scene kind of distilled the sheer brutality of those movies into one laser-focused moment. And for me, working with emotional powerhouse Octavia Spencer was incredible. There's a reason that this scene stands out. And I could not agree more with everything he says there. Say what you want about Rob Zombie and those films. Say what you want about H2. Say what you want about the dream sequence and the fact that it's all a dream. That scene, taken on its own merit, if you're just looking at kill scenes, and I know it's a dream, so technically it's not even like a real kill, right? Is it? I don't know. But I would say it counts as a kill scene. It absolutely counts as a kill scene. And as Tyler told us at Haunted Screams Expo in 2019, he's the only serial killer that has killed an Oscar winner. And he's very proud of that fact, as you can see here. And one more from Instagram from one more Michael Myers actor and another young Michael Myers actor. Great Daig himself. That's Daig Ferrick right there, posting this image, wearing a familiar mask. I don't know when the image was shot, if that's today or old, but yeah, he says Happy Michael Myers Monday, and then plugs his Patreon, patreon.com/Daig. So you can help him out and check out his music there. Eric says, hey, look, I like that pic. Yes, you and me too, bro. Absolutely. All right, so that is Michael Myers Monday shoutouts for today. Again, I try to retweet and repost and sharing the stories as much as I can every week, but I can't get to everybody because there's so many, and I certainly can't share them all here. And this is not even the best. It's just some random ones that jump out at me and make me laugh or make me smile sometimes, and I'm like, I'm going to share that one. I'm going to share that one, and I just try to give some random people some shoutouts every now and then. And so again, use the hashtag. Have fun with it. People make memes, they make GIFs, they make videos, they show off their collections, their cosplay, their masks. They show off their meetings with awesome people like Eric Preston or Tyler Main or whoever. All of the above. They show off their t-shirts. And yeah, it's just become a fun thing. Like these Mondays have become, to bring it all full circle. This last year has been great, guys. I can't thank you all enough. And again, I really feel like we're just getting going in a lot of ways. It's hard to believe it's already been a year. I feel like I'm still learning how to talk to you through YouTube and how to talk to a camera and run this. And, yeah, I'm still figuring it all out. And any of you that watched those first few months last year when it was all done from my phone and it was just very, We didn't cut to anything. It was just me and the phone, and that was it. And man, that seems boring compared to the way we do it now. But whenever you joined in, whether it was just now or back then or anywhere in between, which is most of y'all, I can't say thank you enough. And like I said, we're just getting going. I mean, HK is almost here, unbelievably. I say almost here, but yeah, it's going to be here before we know it. You know, it's less than 2 months away, so it's pretty wild. And then from there, it's just going to keep rolling with Halloween Ends, with the Blu-ray release, with the Blu-ray release of Halloween Ends, and then we're on to Halloween 45 Years of Terror. And, you know, and then at some point, you got to imagine down the road, maybe around the 45th, they're going to box these, at least these 3 movies. And I imagine it would only make sense to do 4 movies, actually, include the 78. Because to me, to sell 2018 Kills and Ends as a trilogy, even though they are their own trilogy in a way, I think to not include that 78, it's just, I don't know. I think you're doing, you know, anybody watching those movies and not including 78. I would just hate the idea that somebody's going to pick up that box set trilogy one day, hypothetically, and they just start with 2018, having never seen 78, and then they watch those 3, and then they go back and, you know, I hope they'd start with 78 and would encourage that by including it in any type of box set with this current David Gordon Green verse of the Green verse. We'll call this the Green timeline or the Blumhouse timeline because there's so many to choose from. So you choose your own adventure timelines. All right. So that's the show, guys. That's the show. Cutting up. You're a slice guy, Matt. Thanks, Protect Save. Yeah. I'm not normally much of a comedian at all, but yeah, you guys are being kind, and I'm feeling good tonight because you guys have been kind tonight. So yeah, being a little silly. All right, before I get out of here, anything else anybody wants to talk about real quick? Ken says you're doing good, bro. Congrats on 1 year. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, we're growing, and it was a shift doing these type of videos. If you are a subscriber, you'll see we're also doing the Hallow hunting videos. Those we've done for years. The convention coverage videos, those we've done for years. But this type stuff, the live streaming, the live commentary and chatting like this, and also the news reports, the unboxings, all that type stuff. All that's fairly new, to me as far as producing these types of videos. The convention coverage and the Halloween store walkthroughs. That's like the type of stuff we've always done for this channel, and we will continue to do that. As you can see, this year we're doing that. But it's very exciting to be going into our second Halloween season now with you guys here doing these lives on Monday. With this movie coming out, and nobody asked about it, and I appreciate you not asking about it because you already know my answer. I think I said it last week. But yeah, and sorry, somebody did ask about Venom, and let me just address that just real quick. Yes, I saw that Venom is now releasing the same day as Halloween Kills. Yeah, I think that's unfortunate and kind of a stupid move for Sony. I wish they didn't do that. What do I think is going to happen? Probably nothing. I think they're going to open on the same day. All of us are going to go see Halloween Kills. Everybody with kids and obsessed with comic books are going to go see Venom. And then they're going to go see Halloween Kills, later that week or later that month, even before Halloween. Just like all of us are going to go see Halloween Kills, and we're all going to see Venom too at some point, probably in October. I think, it is unfortunate to have two such big movies. Venom was, also came out in 2018, and it really made a ton of money that year, as Halloween 2018 did. So, again, I wish that wasn't the case. I don't foresee Universal, this is my opinion, I don't know, but I'd be surprised if Universal changed anything. I don't think they're gonna push the film back. I don't even think that'd be smart, like to push it back a week, just to kind of give up that opening weekend of Venom and open a week later. I don't know. I'd say if Universal does anything, the only answer, in my opinion, would be go earlier, like maybe 1 week earlier, or maybe not even that. Maybe just to send a message to Sony, like, "Hey, assholes." uh, Maybe just move it to that Wednesday. It's the 15th, so that'd be the 13th, October 13th, Wednesday, the 13th. You open that night, you get your preview nights in, hypothetically on Tuesday, then the 12th. Wow, that's going to make that Michael Myers Monday the 11th a hell of a night if that turns out to be the case, right? Getting ahead of myself again. But that'd be my move. That'd be my in all of my, wisdom, for whatever that's worth. Not very much. But yeah, I'd say maybe just move it up 2 days to that Wednesday, the 13th, maybe. But I don't think they're going to push it back. They may. Who knows? Who knows? You know, if COVID gets worse, in theaters, who knows? But at the end of the day, I still say I would be extremely shocked if HK is not released this October as scheduled, give or take a day or two, possibly due to this Venom thing. They're not going to make us wait. And I don't think they're going to push Halloween Ends back. Yeah. If they start filming that as late as January, no problem. Yeah, I don't foresee a problem there. I could be wrong. All this could change tomorrow. Universal could make some crazy announcement tomorrow that bums us all out. Hope not. Knock on wood. But that's the way it roll. That's the way it goes sometimes. You guys know this. But no, I'm not worried about Venom. I mean, which one are you guys going to go see? I mean, yeah, I know that Venom's got its audience, but it was always going to have its audience, whatever weekend it opens. And HK's got its audience, I feel like, So I kind of hope they don't blink and move. And if anything, like I said, just moving it a few days earlier, I think would just send a little message like, hey, back the fuck up. Michael was here first, But anyway, we're all going to be out there supporting it. I know you guys are going to be. I'm going to be. So, all right. Linda says, have a fantastic night. You totally deserve a beer. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. Might have to have another one of those pumpkin beers. I've been trying them here lately. They cost a lot of money, but now I see why. They're pretty damn good, man. I've had some before, but yeah, some of these are pretty good. So thank you, Linda. Might take you up on that. Saturn is saying the Kills score is up for pre-order. All right, I'm going to have to go check this out. Solid, Saturn. If you are right, thank you for the heads up. Let's go check that out, guys, because if that's true, yeah, that's something we're going to be talking about next Monday, if not sooner. Like I said, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I think all you guys watching have, but be sure to subscribe, because the way things are going, I might just jump on here and do a live, when it's not a Monday. And very possibly, as we get closer to Halloween, there are going to be more Friday live episodes of the Halloween show, where it just saves some steps for me on Thursday night to edit that whole pre-recorded show together. Whereas I can, some weeks just save some time. And if I'm here meeting at home on a Friday in the evening, probably won't be 10:31 p.m. Although that might be fun to do a 10:31 p.m. Friday night thing when a lot of you guys are off the next day and see what that feels like a late night Friday live Halloween show type thing. Anyway, be on the lookout for that. Might be this Friday. Don't know yet because my life's unpredictable like that. But follow us on all the socials, subscribe to the channel, and keep spreading the word. I know you guys are doing that. You're doing something right because, like I said, these last 2 Mondays were great. And this last year has been great thanks to you guys. So thank you all for all the kind words. And I really appreciate it. You're awesome. And let's do this again real soon. You know where to find me. you know what to do. Hit that like button. And yeah, make plans to be back here next Monday. And all of our upcoming video content. We got so much still from Scares That Care, upcoming from those other conventions, and everything in between. It's going to be wild. So, yeah, I'm glad you're going to be here for it. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Veronica worked on HK in Wilmington. Very cool. All of us in here in Wilmington, NK, who worked on HK would definitely be singing opening night. Very cool. Yeah, she says HK will still knock it out of the park. Venom is trying to steal HK's thunder, but it won't work. I agree. Yep, solid. Says if Venom doesn't move, Kills is in financial trouble. Again, we're all gonna go see it. We're all gonna go see Kills. I think it's good. All right, guys. Yeah, I think we're good. Larry says, I'm waiting to see Michael get his mask in the street with his hand bandaged up. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Eric says, thanks for the stream. Glad I was able to finally check one out. Eric, I am so glad you were able to check one out too, sir. Thank you again for being here. Everybody, toast Mr. Eric Preston. Halloween 4. Thank you for being here, sir. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Thank you all for being here. This has been awesome, as it always is. You guys, stay cool. Keep it killer. I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you all for watching, and happy Michael Myers Monday. Later, y'all.